So, moving on to this game over here in the bottom right, playing the games of his life. He is
Master Azubu SuperNova.
And over here in the bottom left, will he be the champion of today's series? He is
New challenger LGIM first.
You know, this season, SuperNova, Bomber, Maru, first.
Yeah.
All these
this
guys.
This has been a big season with a lot of upsets, man.
Yeah, like those 4 guys all just kind of came out and said, hey,
and
we're
you know
all at the top of the world.
It was not an old school Kestrel player, which is a shocker, too.
It was actually 4 ESF players are the biggest surprises this season.
Yeah.
The biggest
How about
ones.
that?
The next biggest surprise I might label is like Trap or something who played really well. I'm not even sure, but no, those ones, those 4, man, like seriously, they all stepped up and declared themselves because no one thought before these guys are amongst the very best in the world. No one really thought that. But this season they have claimed it. And you can't argue it. They've just done so well, and here they are, still playing super well. All going to be forces to reckon with in the future.
So, we have the probe here checking around just to see if there's any proxies right now inside the base. I'm wondering what exactly does First do? He's a very strategic player, but what does he do when everything's on the line? That Eminem song comes on, you got one shot.
Mom spaghetti.
Knees weak, arms unsteady, something almost threw up Mom
something
spaghetti.
Heavy.
Yeah, something heavy.
It's a good song.
I go fish down by the levee. Might have been one of the...
I think that was like the second verse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's not part of the chorus.
No. This cast is ready. Tastosis. Something, Mom spaghetti.
Wow.
Yeah. I could be.
I'm surprised he hasn't offered you a job at him. Maybe helping him write his. With a real tasteless, please
stand up. I'm like, I can't stand up. I'm casting a game.
Where's the passion? Our passion cast stand up. They stand up.
We need to make a movie called Passion of the Tasteless.
That'd be pretty sick movie right there.
Man. So we got 2 Reapers on the way over here.
Yep. And just kind of standard. This is the same opener that SuperNova used on the Star Station. But this is Newkirk Redevelopment Precinct. It's not quite as good for Reapers. Still a good map to go Reaper on. You can definitely sneak up into that main base plenty of times, but it's a little bit harder.
Well, compared to other maps, it's harder. Absolutely.
Zealot trying to skirt around.
You know, whenever I see the Zealot run, I always think he would look great with one of those waiter, old school waiter, like
oh, you're right.
napkins over his arm.
Yeah,
look at that.
He holds that arm up.
Or he could actually have like a tray of I don't know,
cocktail weenies.
Cocktail weenies. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. Of course. Oh, look at that.
Look at that. Who's a ninja?
He's hiding in the smoke. They still allow smoking on this map. Primitive humans. The Protoss stopped smoking years ago because we figured out we don't have mouths.
Would not allow this to happen to our planet. So the double Reapers are going to come up here, and actually he's going to completely he's not going to spot until the moment he jumps off the ground and comes into the main here.
Doesn't look like really any damage to be done there.
Yeah.
Just kind of gets a little bit of a scout on. It's what you would expect anyways. Now this Zealot has potential to do some damage. Oh, well, it's 4 Marines.
Well, he will get some scouting done.
Oh, look at that. The juke and the jive.
This Zealot is going to go all the way to his base. How about that?
Wow, good job by him. He sees the quick factor, so that's like a very nice thing to see. Also, no second gas. So, big things. And just a robo on the way. So, you know, everything's still pretty standard. That was a good Zealot, though, even though he didn't get any kills. I liked how the Marines like ran past the Zealot when they were like kind of in front of him. They ran behind him. The Zealot got confused and like missed one hit. He could have gotten.
Well, you know what it was? It was an attempt to trap the Zealot at the base, and he's like, "All right, well, I'm here. I'm going to scout."
Also, and as far as first micro goes, I think he was on attack and then move forward because that's how you catch Marines and get extra hits, and that caught him off guard a little bit too. So or it could have been he just wanted to scout down anyways. Like that's a possibility.
Well, it looks like we're going to go with the Widow Mine into the Tech Lab. Okay, so he's done this again, and this really surprises me. The willingness here of SuperNova to make a command center at the third base.
Wow. Yeah.
It just, and here's the thing, it's not like if this is attacked, SuperNova's guaranteed to hold it. Am I wrong? It looks like actually,
like
he could proxy pile on this, make a few stalkers, warp them right in there.
how many gates does he have right this thing? Is
3.
3.
He's got 3 gates.
Yeah, if these units happen to be out in the map right now, if he warped in 3 stalkers over there, like the Marines might be able to hold it off, but with good micro, stalkers can kill a lot of Marines. So it's a bit dangerous. In fact, he almost lost the SCV making it to a probe.
So, again, the Reaper's doing some scouting here, but I expect for him to try to get over there and just push that out. And here's the funny thing, too.
Didn't get it. There's going to be a third Nexus. It's good.
It's funny he's not actually checking there when you consider the fact that SuperNova's expanding. Kind of predicated off the fact that you get another base up right away.
Yeah,
and unlike, guess what, Artosis? Here's a little unknown secret, is that the Protoss buildings can't fly, so you know if they're expanding there or not.
I know they can't fly. I'm very aware of this.
Because you're playing StarCraft this morning.
Yeah, I certainly was. Oh, I was trying to tell my little story earlier. As I play more and more StarCraft, you play more, you do better over time, but at the same time you become frustrated because you're hitting better players, and like certain things start to rub on you because they start killing you.
There's nothing like a gaming ladder to make you feel inadequate.
That's
I
for
think
sure.
The truth is like in older competitions of anything, there was like, okay, we'll go to the local tournament and I'll try my best. Maybe I'll do well or I won't, and then I'll go back home and practice and we'll come back and try again. Not anymore, dude. Now with the internet out, you can do it right in your bedroom. You just, all right, let's try this out, and you're like, whoop, I just lost somebody. Is that a hallucinating Colossus?
It certainly is.
Oh, I'm loving this.
Yeah, that's really cool. And in fact, Blink is on the way, which is kind of funny. But that's fine. This is actually, this unit composition he's going for is, whoa, I'm actually getting some chills right now because Immortals with quick Blink Stalkers, this is a really old Rain build that he used to use on...
on Whirlwind. He did this.
Yeah, he did do it on Whirlwind.
Yeah.
And I was thinking more Entombed Valley was a map I saw him do it on a lot because I was having a lot of trouble there. And it's just kind of like a pretty cool composition, but you have to like micro perfectly. You have to catch all their units.
Yeah. Well, he's going to be privy to this.
Yeah, he should have seen that. And Blink just finished, and he started charging right away.
Considering how much SuperNova's been dropping, he would have to be paying attention.
This is such an old build.
this.
Oh my god, this is the exact build. He got charged right after.
Okay. He's made the drop move around.
Oh my god.
And now it looks like we're going to have another drop, which could hit the third. And I am under the impression that they are too spread out for them to actually hold.
But look at this
both of these.
observer placement. That's
Look at
really
that.
good. He didn't see it. He didn't actually see it. He's not moving towards it.
No, he's moving there.
Is he?
Yeah, he is. He's going to the third.
I'm sorry. That's way far away from me. Never mind. Okay, well that's enough to hold that. Okay. Yeah. Good for him. And that's another little podunk force. That's not really going to do anything. This is pretty cool, man, what we're seeing here.
Oh! What? Wait.
You targeted the wrong one.
That was actually complete reversal from what was expected there.
SuperNova getting some serious... Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Oh, that was too much damage, Tasteless.
This went from me for a few seconds ago from thinking, okay, First is going to get a huge lead to now First is in a huge deficit. Oh! Zippity-zapped.
Zippity-zapped indeed, Tasteless. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, man, don't worry. I got you covered.
Yeah.
What we need to do, in fact, I don't even need your test. I'm just going to cast in 2 different voices, okay?
Yeah. that would be cool.
That would be cool.
Say a joke and laugh in a different voice.
Okay, he might actually...
He might catch these.
And this is some sick zoning. And
this is the type of thing that can actually bring him back.
Blink.
Okay, gets one. And the other one only has
one that
one
mattered.
unit.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. But he, the amount of probes he lost, I do wonder how many he has now. But that was the painful part there. Because he was doing such a fantastic job till that.
No, he really was.
Like, it was weird because he just ran his probes to the bottom patch, and of course they're going to spread back out and all die. But he didn't lose everyone, so I guess that's okay. Okay, so we have 63 against 64, is it? As far as worker count?
Yeah.
So high Templars
65,
out.
64 now.
Starting to add a
more
lot of gates. Okay, so he's going into full macro mode. But he's going to have to switch into Colossi eventually here, because he is on a pretty solid 3-base economy. The thing is, I like the gates first. He needs to get a whole bunch more units, because the next attack SuperNova does is possibly the scariest attack of the game. Because he's on one type of splash, there's ghosts on the way, that can be stressful. But yeah, if he gets from here into Colossus, which is what these gates are meant to do and this Warp Prism is meant to do, is to allow him to do such, then this is going to turn into like an insane game, and it's going to be in a good spot for first.
Well, we're going to have another interception here. I have never seen so many great interceptions on Medivacs.
This is...
I think
he's better intercepting than insert football player name. I was going to say like a football player name, but all that could come to my mind was like Troy Aikman, and he's a quarterback.
No, I was going to say John Madden.
Okay, yeah,
He's a caster. No, he's a quarterback too. He was a quarterback.
Okay.
Now, okay, again, look at this. SuperNova actually, I don't know what just died there, but SuperNova actually totally ready for this Warp Prism, so that's not going to work. So it's really going to come down to this engagement here.
You can get a nice.
By the way, a lot of extra minerals here for the Terran, but
yeah, he has quite a large bank, but he's almost maxed out, and actually both players are. That's a lot of charge lots. You know, this is very nice. Wow, this is actually such a nice game right now, Tasteless. First, macroing up so heavily to make sure he doesn't die, but the thing is, his army's going to become worth less and less and less because we actually have a lot of Hellbats, you know, out and on the way.
And these Zealots just tearing this up right now. But I don't believe it's going to be enough to really force the Terran to turn around. Terran's turning around anyways, but it's not a.
Yeah, he killed like one ghost, damaged another couple, killed a couple Hellbats. It was okay.
Now he's got a lot of ghosts here.
Just gonna pick something off, blink away.
Nice usage of the Stalkers there. In fact, he can even get this Observer if he does this right.
Realistically, he doesn't. Whoa, that was good. Using the Stalkers to try to pick off these ghosts. Oh, he does.
For a second, I thought the Templar blinked too, but it was sniped.
Well, in the blink of an eye, he was killed, Tastes. That's what you mean. That's what I meant. Very caring.
All right, just a random EMP there on that army. Why not?
There are so many High Templars, Tastes.
I don't know if
I feel like he has to go defensive.
Be broken. Yeah.
You know what? Yeah. Pull back. But even if he pulls back,
I think SuperNova needs to turtle and make swarm hosts.
It's really good against High Templar Zealot, that's for sure. You know, I think you're right, yeah. No, the Terran's like, you're right, he should be Zerg, you're imbalanced. So is Protoss. Not fair. And the Protoss guy's like, what are you talking about? Zerg is imbalanced, you were right here, but the Terran's in the imbalanced race.
All right, Storms continue to blanket down here.
Oh my God. Talk about good Storms.
That was just a huge spray of Storms all over that army. It seemed like they had no real place to move.
Oh.
I think the Terran army might just barely be broken right now.
Still got a good amount of Hellbats. This is like first being very careful here. He cannot lose that Nexus, though.
He's very meticulous right now. Another, not best Storm in the world, but I think he's done enough damage. Morphing that Archon in over there, and again, these Immortals, the Zealots coming up here, now coming in from different sides. And look at the supplies. That's the real story here. 164 to 97, excuse me.
This game, Tasteless, this type of play is what I was waiting for first. Fantastic, beautiful play. Amazing. Such an old strategy that he has pumped back out here. I haven't seen this strat in, I want to say, a year. Like, really.
Yeah.
And no one watches Protoss games, so that, I mean, it just doesn't even exist.
You know what this all boils down to is having a perfect understanding of the fact that Terran is hinging everything on this one big assault. And being like, all right, I am actually going to over defend, I guess.
More Zealots
I'm not quite articulate right now, but yeah, I want to invest everything in just trying to survive this phase of the game, and then he does it, and he's like, right, well, I guess I'm fine.
Yeah, and here's the switch into Colossus now. He survived that phase, which was a very long attack that took several minutes, but that was the scary part. And if he hadn't had those 4 gates, 100% he dies. If he hadn't hit all those flanks, if he hadn't warped in about 1 billion High Templars all over the place, he would have died. So he really did do the right thing. Now the game definitely heavily in first favor, but you know, Hellbat drops are Hellbat drops, so we'll see how this goes.
Yeah,
he might be able to kill him with this.
So, it looks like the medic's going to come in here. And, oh!
Well, that didn't work out so well. Still gets an okay amount of moves.
Well, he cleaned that up easily.
Thing is, SuperNova is just chilling at 160 supply. He doesn't have a 4th base, whereas there's going to be now 5 bases.
And look at this. He's making all these gates.
Yeah.
Just like we saw First do earlier today.
This is literally all he has to do is spend all of his money because he's going to be mining so much.
Bank up like 3K, attack. As that army disappears, boom. Why is Protoss suddenly maxed again? Well, it's because he has so many gates.
It's because now he has 20 more Zealots.
that he could make all at once.
It doesn't even matter what you have left. Look at all those Zealots. Sickest strategy in the game.
You can kite as hard as you want with your Medivacs with no energy and all the Marauders with no HP left.
All right, Tasteless.
Excuse me, serious sneeze there.
Yeah. I was worried. You know, I think SuperNova actually has to go full turtle mode here, and I'm afraid that his aggression is going to win out. He's going to, or in his mind win out, where he's like, well, I guess I have to go attack if I want to catch up here. But
SuperNova's known not for turtling.
No, exactly.
He's just aggressive. It's like saying, well, Ranking will turtle this out. It's like, no, he won't.
Also, at the same time, I understand not turtling because I think First is one of these Protosses that's really good against turtling, much like Parting.
Got to agree with that.
So I guess it's the type of choice you don't want to have to make.
All right, the great storms are already occurring now.
The storm's just doing so much here. Wow.
And I got to say, I think this is the beginning of the end. And look, he makes the CC lift. Oh my God, Legend's doing a great job. Look at this excellent observing here. Now we can see exactly the movement of both the armies.
Really well done. And you know what? He's doing that thing he does as well, where he's out pressuring heavily. He's not actually planning on a full committal, but if you pressure non-stop like this while switching to Colossus, then come out with 4 or 6 between 4 and 6, then Terran just dies instantly because they have no Vikings.
For a little bit there were like Zealots attacking the depot and SUVs next to him, like repairing it. I'm like, this is like Starcraft Mario Party or something, like some weird game. Like.
That's so funny. But, so the Colossus switch is coming, Tasteless, and this is actually going to be the game winner. This is actually what First got known for in his PvT. Yep. He was the one player that would like have Psystorm Zealot be out on the map, be pressuring, acting like he's going to attack you, keeping you defensive, keeping you occupied, and then he walks out with 4, 5, 6 Colossus, something like that, and then you die because you don't have any Vikings, and he has 2 Vikings right now. You think he's going to be able to hold this? No. No.
No.
No, this is death. Death becomes you, SuperNova.
Well, SuperNova's oh my God. All right, I spoke too soon. I was going to say he's hanging on barely, and then I saw that expansion was being killed.
As he sees those Colossus. He's feeling sad. That's it right there. That's
this is going to be it. Get ready for the GG here. There's no way to recover for SuperNova, but I got to say, one of the best days for SuperNova I've seen yet in his esports career. You know, 3 of the best players in the world. SuperNova comes in. He's holding his own just fine. And yeah, you know, but then again, you know, First really prepared for the end game here. And this is what I was talking about. Look, he could just keep warping in units.
Yep.
He's actually dancing in front of him, or
should be, but you know what? he's wanting.
First is not one of those guys that does that, really.
No, not really. At this point, you could go over and build 4 Nexuses.
What an absolutely beautiful series, though. This is better than most finals we get to cast, actually.
That is for a fact, Tasteless. In fact, tonight,
one of the best nights, actually.
It might be the best night for quality season.
I think so. Hey, guys, I know we don't have as many viewers as a normal night here, but tell people to tune into this.
Yeah, watch the VODs.
Excuse me.
Fantastic games. I recommend every single series, every single game.
Yeah.
Was a blast.
There's some First fans right there in the audience.
And look, First, he's made it. He is going to the WCS Season Finals. He is the 5th player to win a spot, which is great for him, man. That gives us, let's see, Innovation, Maru, Rain, Bomber, and First. So 2 Protoss, 3 Terrans, representing Korea from the Korean region. Of course, there's going to be plenty more Koreans representing Korea, but from different regions.
Right.
But First makes it, so really good job on him.
Wow, you could suddenly see all the tension just get released at once from First there. I mean, that was most of the series, it was a nail biter, and you could see a reflective SuperNova here
He played super well tonight. Like, really fantastic games. You have to list him amongst the best Terrans again.
Yeah.
You just have to. Like, it was still a little bit questionable to me, but after seeing him play tonight, man, he's up there.
Got to agree. Got to agree. You know, the one thing if I could be critical of SuperNova for a second, I think he was a little bit too hinged on some of these SCD pull strats. Maybe. And I feel like it would only be natural that eventually Protosses would be able to hang on, you know, and deflect that.
You know, when someone pulls SCVs, you only have to stall for a little bit normally.
So for today's results, first, overcoming Symbol in some very convincing games. SuperNova surprising us all with a 2-1 victory against none other than Soulkey.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And a beautiful final match here. First against SuperNova. So, you know, definitely tell your friends to check out all the games today. This has actually been one of the best days here at GOMTV.
Yes.
For matches.
For quality of games, no question there, Tasteless. I love those series. Was awesome.
It was awesome. And by the way, good job casting that last game. I don't know why the keyboard didn't work, but we were able to.
Yeah.
we didn't get our preview PC in there, but good work, Artosis. So. Most importantly, you've got to come and see the finals. It's going to be crazy. Maru against Rain. It's going to be Saturday.
The possible youngest champion ever of OSL going up against the defending champion.
Yeah.
Pretty insane. As you can see, that Season 2 final, guys, those are the players that'll be there, and that is going to be in Germany.
Yes.
It's going to be a lot of fun. So, thank you so much for watching us here tonight. Really enjoyed it. Good job, Tasteless.
Thank you, Artosis. So, again, guys, thank you so much for joining us here today. It was a lot of fun to cast. Actually, again, some of the best games we've seen in a while. And normally, if you don't normally watch us cast, maybe you're new to StarCraft, usually it's like maybe 2 out of the 6, let's just say, just taking number 6 games, something like that, about that percent, 1/3 of the games are like really, really good. The other ones, I'm like, okay, those games are good. But every single game today was awesome.
Yeah, really entertaining. So, thanks for watching us. Make sure you check us out on Twitter. I am Artosis. He is Call Me Tasteless. And we will see you at the finals.
Yeah, we love you guys. Good night.